Hello and welcome to the channel. If you're new, my name is Chris and we're glad you came along for the adventure today. Today, we are headed to the world's biggest CABELA'S, which is located in Hamburg, Pennsylvania, kind of like right outside of the Reading, Pennsylvania area. And we are going to spend the night. So if you like CABELA'S or you're interested in spending the night at CABELA'S, then we hope you stick along for this adventure today because it's going to be a pretty good one.
Benefit older Pennsylvanians every day. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Westies are celebrating the... But they're thrilled. What about free
Alright, well, as you can see, we just got to CABELA'S, so let's go see if we can find a good place to sleep tonight. What do you think? Should we maybe crawl up into that? Should we spend the night in that? We've got a couple other different blinds here. Well, unfortunately, as you can see, those are locked. I don't think we're going to be spending the night in one of those. We have a pretty cool aquarium here we're going to go check out. I don't know, do they look like good roommates? This one here is pretty big. Looks like it could be a little bit of a bed hog. Look at the size of these monsters. They are enormous. He told me he was ready for his close-up opportunity, so we couldn't deny him of that. Tell you what, if you are into fishing, they have a lot of fishing supplies. Just came across these guys here. He looks like he would be a pretty angry roommate to have. And Mr. Elephant back here? Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to get stepped on tonight. These are some really awesome mounts though. This place is loaded with mounts. They're pretty much everywhere you see. They have a big mountain right in the middle of it, which we're gonna walk up to here. Pretty nice waterfall back there. Another opportunity, another possibility, but I don't know if the bears would be friendly roommates. But I guess we'll see if we can find anything else. That bear there's looking a little hungry. I don't know if there's fish. I don't know if these fish are going to make it to supper time. So I just walked into the archery section, which is massive. This section of Cabela's is dedicated just for archery, but the main reason I'm here is we found some blinds. Could this be a possibility for a night? Oh. Looks like not. Someone's already spending a night there. Alright, well I just happened to stumble across deer country, which one look in here you can very, very easily see why it's got its name. Nothing but mounted deers. And these aren't just your ordinary deer. These puppies are massive, massive record holders or very unique racks. Even the ones that we have over here, these puppies are massive. But it looks like we found a cabin right here. So let's see if maybe this could be a possibility. Well, as it turns out, I made a new friend here. He's not really talkative. He'll tell you a little bit of a story if you really ask him, but turns out he does not want a roommate for this evening. So I think our search is going to continue.
I've been a lot of places hunting deer, and some of them better than others. From hunting big rut-crazed deer in Canada to Iowa bruiser whitetails, and even as far south into South America. Even here in Pennsylvania, you got some real beauties. I'll be happy hunting deer until my time is up.
One of the coolest things about this Cabela's is it's not just like an outdoor sports shop that you can go to, or like an outdoor sports store that you can go to. It's kind of like a museum inside here too, which is really neat. You know, it's fun for the whole family when you come here. You have the deer exhibit, you have the live aquarium, you have all the mounts that are out here. You know, it's just a really cool place to come and spend some time. If you're ever in the Hamburg area, I definitely recommend you check this place out. It's absolutely beautiful. It's really cool. That one's got a little bit of an itchy ear. Alright, well I just stumbled across the camping area up here. Let's see if we can come across anything here. I think I'm starting to run out of areas to be able to find a camping spot for the night in here. I really wish I had cash on me or some change, because this is one of my favorite games to play as a kid. It's really cool. It's 50 cents. Stick it in there. And you just do some target practice shooting, which is really cool. It's pretty interactive. As you hit stuff, makes noise. Things kind of come to life, move around. But again, looks like we have a roommate that does not want me to spend the night with him tonight, so I don't think we're going to be staying here. Plus the sign says keep out. While we are here though, I think we're going to pick up some camping supplies. Maury, last time we were here, got that ice cream sandwich and absolutely loved it. She thought it was the greatest thing. We'll pick up another couple of those for our next trip. The amount of camping and backpacking supplies that this place has is absolutely incredible. Just take a look at all these backpacks that they have. I mean, this place has everything you could ever want to go camping or backpacking, between food, MRE types things. freeze-dried meals. They have a huge selection of anything you could ever want. Yeti. Just a lot of camping supplies here. This place is really cool. Just happened to stumble across some Mr. Buddy heaters here. I think we're going to pick one of those up today too. We're going to be doing some truck camping coming up, some more truck camping, but truth be told, I've never done winter tent camping at all. So you're going to be seeing that coming up on some episodes here. That should be pretty exciting. You might want to turn on some notifications for that. But yeah, I think we're going to pick up one of these today. Alright, well, I came to the home and cabin section. It's kind of a last-ditch attempt to try to find a place to sleep tonight. Came across some pretty cool checkerboards, but it's not looking too promising that we're going to find a place in here to sleep. I haven't given up complete hope yet, so I'm going to keep looking around a little bit, but yeah, I'll check back in with you guys here in a couple minutes. Alright, well, as it turns out, I could not find a place inside CABELA'S to sleep. But I already knew that, let's be honest. But just hear me out here, you know, before you go and you click off thinking this was a clickbait video. It's not. I think that you're going to get some pretty good information off this video and why we are truly here at CABELA'S in Hamburg, Pennsylvania. Obviously, going inside CABELA'S, you know, we already knew that we weren't going to find a place to sleep in there, you know, but it was pretty nice to be able to take you guys inside, show you around CABELA'S, because this is actually the largest CABELA'S in the United States. I believe the second largest CABELA'S is in Texas. You know, and this CABELA'S here is absolutely awesome. You know, as you already saw, they have the aquarium, they have a astronomical amount of mounts in there, deer country, different type of wild and exotic animals that you see inside there, which is really neat to be able to see. You know, like I'd already said, it's kind of like a museum. You know, but the other awesome thing about CABELA'S is they do offer free overnight stays in your RV. Now, as you can see, we have our RV here with us today. You know, this place is an awesome place to be able to come if you're on your way to, you know, you're traveling and you need a place to be able to stop and, you know, spend the night. You know, maybe you can't make it through. Maybe you had some unfortunate circumstances pop up during your travels. You know, heck, maybe you just need to take a little bit of a break. You know, and CABELA'S offers that for you. So, you know, the nice thing here is these spots are really long. This is a very big place that they give you to be able to park your RVs. You know, they don't offer any type of electricity here, but I think it's pretty cool. They do have potable water that you can fill your tanks up with, and they also have like a little bit of a dog corral. You know, you can take your dogs if you want to let them off the leash and run around a little bit. You know, but I'm going to show you guys that here in a couple minutes. So yeah, you know, one of the things that I really like is the spots here are very wide. You know, so if you need to be able to open up your slide outs, you certainly can. You know, that's an awesome feature that they have, or, you know, something that they offer here. Our camper, you know, while we do have slide outs, you know, it's kind of tough to be able to get to a spot if you're not able to open out your slide outs, because we have two slides that are adjacent to each other in our living room and kitchen area, which really just open up that whole living area. You know, and as you can see here, I did not open this up for intentionally yet, because you can see inside here, if you don't open up your slide outs, you don't have a whole lot of room to be able to get through and get anything done. So yeah, you know, I definitely think that is one of the awesome features that's here. You know, I love to be able to come to a place like this that you can actually open up your slides. You know, a lot of you ask, what do we do for a power source when we go boondocking? So let me show it to you. You know, typically what I'll do is I unhook the camper here, and I will pull up alongside of our RV, and I I'll run our generator. But we have this nice inverter generator that we bring along here. You know, this is not a paid promotion by any means, but you know, it's a really nice inverter generator. It's made by a company called WEN. It's a 3800 watt generator. Very quiet. You know, I'll turn it on here and start it for you. So as you can see, you know, it's a quiet generator. I mean, I'm talking, you can hear me fine, at least I hope. You know, but I find it to be, you know, the noise level is very quiet on this generator, which is what we love. You know, and it certainly has enough wattage to be able to power anything that we want inside. You know, now it is getting a little cooler. So I don't know that we're gonna have to have the AC blasting today. You know, we'll have our refrigerator running off of propane, and if we need the heat tonight, you know, we'll run that off of propane also. And you know, of course, we do have our battery here, so I don't necessarily need the generator. You know, one of the things that I do use the generator for is I have sleep apnea. You know, so at night when I go to sleep, I use a CPAP machine. And really the main reason that I use that is for my CPAP machine in the evening. That's really it. You know, when we go camping in our truck tent, you know, it kind of sucks because we don't always take that generator along with us. You know, and hopefully one of these days we're going to be able to get one of those nice power banks or like power like solar generators that they have out there. You know, hopefully we'll get one of those. They're a little pricey. You know, this generator here was a little bit more in our price range when we had got it. And we had also used this or had the intention of using this for any type of emergencies that pull up at our house, you know, any type of storms or power outages. So it works really, really well for us, but definitely want to get one of those solar power banks that they have. I think they're great. All right, let me just go ahead and turn that off. Now, I've gotten in the habit of switching that to auto off because, truth be told, over the winter, after the last time I used it, I let it sit, and I did not do that. So all the fuel kind of stayed in the bottom of the carburetor, like in that little reservoir. And with ethanol, it is terrible. It just like kind of gummed everything up in there, so I had to take it apart and spray it all out. But now it works perfectly fine again. You know, I have no issues. But that is our power source for when we go boondocking. I think one of the really cool things about here is if you have watched any of our past videos that we did some truck camping in the past. But let me flip the camera around here, and you can see the mountain range that is behind us here is Weiser State Forest, and we stayed right up there on the very tippity top of that mountain, which is pretty neat. You know, we had an awesome time on that adventure, and truck camping is something that we're going to be getting back into here as it cools off. You know, like I already said, we purchased a Mr. Buddy heater so we can continue to extend that, you know, out into the colder seasons and into the winter. So, you know, make sure you turn on your notifications because there's going to be some pretty interesting content coming this winter, that's for sure. But yeah, so let me keep walking around here and show you some of the other stuff that it does have here. You know, what you're not going to find at a Walmart or a Cracker Barrel, or any of those other places that you can conveniently pull into in the evening. One of the other things that I think is absolutely awesome about staying here is, where else are you going to go to a campground where, you know, you can just take a short little walk and head over, and you have a Cigar International, you know, in your campground. You know, where else can you go and just grab a stogie like that and be able to sit back and drink some scotch or drink some bourbon, whiskey, you know, whatever poison you like to pick. You know, me personally, I am more of a scotch or a whiskey drinker. Jack Daniels for my pops. You know, so this here is the walkway that they have that leads down from the CABELA'S parking lot, which conveniently leads right to Cigar International. You have a Red Robin in the same parking lot here, also an Advanced Auto Parts store. You know, but that's really just the tip of the iceberg. I will put up here, you know, like a map showing all the different stuff that they have. You know, there's just so much stuff here, whether you want food, you know, they have a Walmart, Just a whole bunch of different things that you can go and check out. Right now though, we're gonna go check out Cigar International and pick a nice smoke for this evening as we kick back and relax. If you've never been to Cigar International here in Hamburg before, you definitely gotta check it out. I think it's awesome. They have downstairs seating for outside, upstairs seating. Just a really cool place to check out. Look at all these cigars. I am in heaven. Good Lord, look at the size of this puppy. That thing is massive. That place is awesome. I went with one of my old faithfuls, Drew Estate Java Maduro. You know, it's just a good, nice, not too long of a smoke. As I was leaving, I came across this, which is really cool. They have a little putting green out here too. So if you want to come smoke some cigars with your buddies, have a good time, hit the putting green, go play a little pool, you know, whatever it is you really want to do, you can do. It's pretty cool. I'm actually surprised they don't have cornhole out here. It's really about the only thing that they don't have. You know, but as you saw inside, they do have two bars. They have a bar upstairs and downstairs with, you know, any types of drinks that you could imagine. They'll make it for you. They have drink specials and pairing specials that go with, I guess, really any type of cigar that you pick. So they do have non-alcoholic drinks if you're not a drinker. I could honestly spend all day in there, but it's getting kind of late here. Need to get back to the camper, get a little bit of editing done. Getting kind of hungry, and you know, we needs to eat. I don't think I'm going to be cooking. There's a lot of food options that are around here, so yeah, I don't know. I want something quick. I don't know if I really feel like sitting down and eating a lot, so I'm going to think about that as I'm walking back to the truck. All right, well, here are the areas that I told you can bring your animals. They have a nice horse exercise area here. You can put your horses in, let them get a little bit of exercise if you're on a long trip. They also have some like little temporary kennels here that you can keep your animals in if you'd like to. You know, I think that's pretty cool. Over here they have non-potable water that you can use for your RV. Fill your tanks up. As well as, one of the really cool things, they also have a little dump hold that you can use. And as you can see, we have someone who's pulling up right now to use this, so I'm gonna get out of their way. Nothing more annoying than someone walking around with a camera kind of disrupting you as you're trying to get stuff done. So all right, well, I don't know about you guys, but I am a starving Marvin, and it is definitely time to go get something to eat.
Thank you for choosing Wendy's. Please take one moment to look at the menu. I'll be right with you.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry about that. What can I get started for you?
Yeah, can I please have a #1 combo with cheese, no onions, large
You
with a
said
diet?
number 4 combo?
No, sorry, a #1 please with no onions.
Ready, and a drink with that.
A large Diet Coke, please.
$12.59.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
All right, well, as you can see, we got our Wendy's here. I'm starving. It's getting kind of late, you know, so I think I'm just gonna head in here, edit some video, and just kind of kick back and relax. You know, one thing I did want to mention before I head in, as you'll notice, the awning is not out. I do not have chairs set out. You know, one thing to keep in mind when you do go to do something like this is, you know, this is a convenience for somebody. You know, they don't have to offer this. So, you know, just keep in mind that this is not a campground. You know, the intention of it is not for you to set everything up here like you would be in a campground. You know, it's really just here kind of for a stopping point, you know, to recharge your batteries. And you know, just kind of keep moving, and as just like any other harvest host or any place you may go to, you know, it is courteous to be able to go into Cabela, spend some money, you know, buy some of the stuff that they have. You know, as you saw, we got a Mr. Buddy heater, and I got some different stuff for us to eat. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna head in for the evening here. Got some puppies behind us. I think I'm gonna head in for the evening, chow on my supper here, and get some editing done. Just kind of kick back and relax. So I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, well, that was actually a really awesome night's sleep. I slept in this morning a little too long. It's actually really quiet here. There wasn't very many campers that stayed overnight. I couldn't even hear my generator running. You know, it was just a really, really nice, calm night. Got a little warm in here, but all in all, I give spending the night at Cabela's, I would give it 2 thumbs up, but my other thumb is around the camera right now. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna get up, make some breakfast, and probably get ready to head out of here. So, hopefully you guys are enjoying this video. If you are, give it a thumbs up. I'm still tired.